was one of those vlogs I had to make regardless of setting or anything, but I've heard so much chatter about Roger Goodell resigning that as a person who's been associated with the National Football League since 1996, well, really since 1993, I had to chime in. In 1993, I started covering the Raiders as a columnist for Clarion, and that allowed me to form the foundation for relationships I had with the Oakland Raiders at that point, from Mike Taylor to LoCasale. In 1996, I was appointed economic advisor to Elihu Harris when he was the mayor of Oakland. He gave me responsibility for everything from redevelopment to the Raiders. Mr. LoCasale, who is Al Davis' executive assistant, came to me wanting my political help to reestablish behind the scenes the 49er Raider preseason games. In order to learn how the NFL works and help him in the way he wanted, Mr. LoCasale and I had a bunch of lunches at least every other week, sometimes once a month, at Luigi's, our favorite place in Alameda, California on Park. It's still there. One thing he told me was about getting to know the right people within the league. He wanted me to contact, and I did, a person that he said they were grooming to be commissioner for the National Football League. And again, this was in 1997. He said that person started as an intern. That person was Roger Goodell. My first conversation with Roger was in 1997. We talked for 45 minutes, not about football, but about politics, and about his father, the legendary Charles Goodell, Republican congressman. The one thing I will tell you about Roger Goodell and the NFL is that the NFL protects its people like family, not just its employees, but people who have formed Super Bowl bids for them, like I did for Oakland, and with respect to the National Football League, or like Commissioner Goodell, or a number of people who've worked for the league who've managed to handle things the way the league wanted. That's another long conversation. So the league has a style and a habit of promoting from within. Commissioner Tagliabue started, before he was a commissioner, he was in the NFL legal office. And of course, Roger Goodell has been with the NFL since he was young, really young. So the idea that someone would want Roger to leave and someone else from the outside to be plugged in is just pure silly. It's pure folly. And if you hear talk of it, you ought to laugh. It's not going to happen. And don't think for a moment that a woman commissioner would have made a different call regarding how this was handled than Commissioner Goodell did and has. Not so. A woman commissioner will be hired by the NFL, but that person will come from within the NFL ranks, not from outside, and they will not handle the situation any differently than Commissioner Goodell has to this day.